Hi my super sweet crafty friends, welcome to my channel Carolina's Creations Handmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss my videos. And today I want to share with you how I put together my Alter Composition Notebook weekly planner using Maggie Holmes material. This is going to be part 1 for the cover, and I used double-sided tape all around my notebook as you see here, making sure that I cover all the black area of the binding. Also, make sure you get your composition notebooks right now because it's back to school season, at least here in the US, and they're all on sale, so it's a perfect time to get them. And make sure you burnish all around. I'm going to be using ultra fine glitter, and I like storing it in a big container so I kind of like contain the mess. Before I apply it, I'm going to make sure that I clean all the edges of my notebook, and then I'm going to remove the backing from the spine, and I'm going to spread the glitter all around. After I spread the glitter all around, I'm going to use my finger to burnish the glitter into the double-sided tape. I like using glitter and double-sided tape for my binding because that way when I open my notebook, it wouldn't wrinkle or crease as it would do if I use paper. And I love using my fingers, but you can use a burnishing tool to burnish the glitter into the adhesive tape. And this would be perfect also for back to school. You could decorate your notebooks, and also you can create tabs to divide for different sections on your studies. And we're going to make sure that we rub the glitter onto our tape. And if you want to see a more detailed tutorial, I'm going to link over here and down in the description below to a series of tutorials on how I alter my composition notebooks. Now we're going to clear all the excess glitter using a brush. So I'm going to brush all around my notebook, and look at how beautiful it looks. I love that. So now I'm going to grab the paper that I picked from the Maggie Holmes Carousels paper collection, and I'm going to flush it right to the glitter area. I'm going to turn the cover, and then I'm going to trace around so I kind of have the perfect size for my piece. Once I trace it, you're going to see that I'm not going to cut right into the line I created. I'm going to leave some excess cardstock, and I recommend you leave more than I do, so you can trim your piece if you need to correct any mistakes, and you'll see later what I mean. We'll need 2 pieces, so you'll need to repeat the process for the bottom cover. Then I actually use my sewing machine to decorate a rectangle on my piece, and you can see it's not even with the cardstock, so I had to trim it. That's where leaving an extra area on your cardstock is helpful. I removed the backing of the tape, and my machine stopped recording, but I flushed my piece right into the glitter area, and then I pressed it and burnished it with my burnishing tool. Then I opened my cover, and now I'm going to trim around all the excess material. You can use a nail file holder to smooth around your cover, but my cut was clean, so I didn't need to. I'm going to be using Beacon fabric tack, a 1/4-inch grosgrain ribbon, and some eyelash trim from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to spread a line of adhesive right where my decorative cardstock meets my glittered binding. And then I'm going to glue a piece of the eyelash trim that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to press into the glue to make sure that it adheres. I'm going to cut the excess, and then I'm going to use a ruler to move away the crazy hair from my eyelash trim. Then I'm going to apply another line of adhesive a little wider so I can adhere my grosgrain ribbon. I'm going to place it right where I want it, and then I'm going to press the ribbon into the cardstock, and then I'm going to ruffle up my crazy eyelash trim to make it look cuter. After that, I'm going to trim the excess to clean my notebook all around. And this is how it's going to look. I love how the eyelash trim gives it a crazy accent. And then I'm going to apply adhesive to this leafy trim. It's a golden one that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to place it right at the edge with the grosgrain ribbon that I glued before. And then I'm going to cut the excess. I picked up another piece of a Maggie Holmes paper line, and I sew a square around it. Now I'm going to work with my scissors to edge my piece. I was going to use my Tim Holtz tool, but I couldn't find it. And I'm going to use VersaFine Toffee ink to ink all around the piece to edge it a little bit more. And now I'm going to use Spellbinders dies to create some accent pieces, and I'm going to use both the positive and the negative cuts. So here are the negatives. After I remove the positive piece, I'm going to apply glue to all the die cut little pieces on my negative piece that remain on the die. And then I'm going to glue them to a piece of vellum as you see me doing here. I'm going to use my pokey tool from We Are Memory Keepers so I can press the little die cut pieces into the vellum to make sure that they adhere to it. I'm going to let it sit for a bit until it dries out and it adheres, and then I'm going to cut a smaller piece. I'm going to remove the inside die from my piece, and then I'm going to cut only the outline die that you see there, and this is going to give me this beautiful embellishment piece. So now that I have my pieces, you're going to need 2 of each. I'm going to start decorating. I'm going to use the positive cuts to frame my rectangle piece as you see me doing there. I place my rectangle inside the cut of my piece so I give it a better accent, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And once I have the pieces where I want them, I'm going to apply glue to the back and the top of it. And here you can see how I decorated it. And I used my negative pieces as you see there, and I added some more decorative pieces. I also added some tags from the ephemera pack from Maggie Holmes, and then I added an embellishment here, a Polaroid one that I made. I added this little tag here that says remember this, more of that negative piece, and then I placed some hem cord through the hole of my tag, tied a bow, and then I glued the tails to the tag. I cut some tabs for the inside using some more Maggie Holmes paper and my Marve Oshira tag punch. Now I'm going to adhere my pen holder, and I made this pen holder using this paper tray ink die. It doesn't cut the whole piece, it only cuts the ends of it, but with this material it doesn't even cut through it. So I ran it through my die cutting machine so I could get the shape on my material, and then I cut it using my scissors. And you can see here I had to cut the whole inside too, and I'm going to link to a video here and down in the description below where I have a tutorial on how I made them. I'm going to apply a strip of 1/2 inch double-sided tape to the back of it, and then I'm going to burnish it. I'm going to remove the adhesive backing, and then I'm going to place it wherever I want it on my composition notebook. I'm going to make sure to leave at least 1/4 inch from the edge of my notebook, and then I'm going to burnish it real well so I make sure that it adheres properly to the cardstock. And I'm going to place my pen here so you see how it looks. I love that it's almost transparent so it doesn't distract from the design of my paper, and my composition notebook looks just gorgeous. You guys have to let me know down below how you like it. And you can see here it's super useful, and you can use this for back to school for your classes. You can see here how you can add tabs to separate your different school subjects. I'm going to use it as a weekly planner, but you don't have to do it that way. You can add just the tabs to separate different sections for your different classes. And I hope you guys love it. I gotta let you know, the winner for my 12,000 subscribers giveaway never collected her prize, so I'm going to draw another winner soon. And please make sure that you send all the entries for my 10,000 subscribers giveaway because it's going to end in 2 weeks, and I'll draw the winners a week later. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you so much to all of you, my super sweet crafty friends, for your love and support. I hope you're having an amazing week, and I hope to see you back here soon for another video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.